So with over 2,000 new people to my channel, there's probably a lot of you that don't even know I'm making a big LEGO Star Wars MOC right now. Well, here's the video, guys. Long awaited. This was meant to probably come out over a month ago, and so I started this MOC all the way back in July, and I posted on my community tab earlier this week. A lot of people have been asking me, where's the MOC updates? I said in my story, I'm like, look, I will upload one this Saturday. I'll dial in, I'll do my due diligence, and I will put some progress on the table now, and get started and revamp it, get passionate about it again. So with all that being said, guys, let's cut to the chase and get into the progress I did for the MOC this week and see what I did. All right, guys, so here's the progress right here. Again, it might not be as much as you guys were kind of planning, and it's also not as much as I was hoping I'd get done. But all I can say now is after this little section here, and the rest of it's all plated by now, I can truly tell you guys I have a end game goal for this MOC. I really do have everything planned out. I am super passionate about it. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's going to be easy for me to do, if that makes any sense. So again, two objectives of this MOC is, of course, the timeline is very short now. I want to have this out by the first week of December. So that puts me in literally only about a month and a half now having to complete this MOC. And then also I don't want to break the bank on it and, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on it. Preferably, if anything, with my plan now, I should have everything I need aside from making the minecart trains, which I got to make 2 of them now since I'm going to have 2 tracks up here. So basically, guys, here's a quick look at the what I've done so far. Keep in mind, guys, I have not done Rockwork for over, literally, I think it's 3 years now, right? I've not done Rockwork. I want to say since 2018. Is that right, guys? That has actually been over 4 years since I've done Rockwork, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I mixed in some light bluish gray, a little bit of dark green there, and let me know down below, guys, how is this Rockwork looking? I'm pretty damn proud of it, I gotta say. And then we have this little rock I'm starting here, which again, for what it's worth, I'm pretty damn proud of. Basically everything is going good. And yeah, guys, so really quickly, let me set you guys right here and let me go over a quick plan as to what I want to do here. So again, this is a 1/6 foot table MOC. I'm gonna change this to a droid base now on Malastare, and pretty much, so imagine this Rockwork comes all the way down to where that reddish brown meets the dark bluish gray. So basically double this up, that'll go down to there. Then there's still going to be Rockwork that comes this way, facing this way, and then a big gate right there that fits an AAT, one of those 2009 blue AATs. More Rockwork over here, and then basically up here will all be plated, so all be this level. We'll have this section right here go all the way back at the same line of that wall there. There's going to be a gate up here for the minecarts to go through, and basically at that point then all this exterior is going to be honestly, it's going to be like that World War II battle. What is it, D-Day, I think? Where the Americans came in on boat on the beach, and that's basically what I want this to be. I want the clones to literally be like just pushing up. They weren't expecting this much fortification on this droid base. And, imagine a bigger droid wall right there, bunch of droids shooting over, commando droids, and then all the clone troopers here, hiding behind every little rock they can. We got people running up here, running up there. They have no vehicle support either, so they're really going to go and they're kind of screwed, and the droids will, pretty much be overpowering them. So imagine that, that entire L right there, this will all be kind of like the clones, almost like kind of trapped in here. And then we have the base back here. I want to have the mining section on this half. And then up where the mine carts go into the base, I want to have a landing pad above it. And I've got an attack shuttle in here, which again, so I've already got all the vehicles because I'm going to have 2 AATs on the MOC. I've got the 2 AATs over there. I have the Republic attack shuttle, which that'll actually be my first time ever building it. So probably pretty soon here, maybe even this weekend or next weekend, I'll probably do a live stream build of those 3 vehicles. I'll go ahead and wash them up and then rebuild them. I've already got all the minifigures, as you guys can tell. I've got all the battle droids I need over here. I've got super battle droids, everything in here. I've got plenty. I've got over like 700 battle droids, so I've got plenty of those. Then also clone troopers. So realistically, at the end of the day, the biggest thing I have to kind of decide here is, am I going to use the Hauser clones? Am I going to actually use Captain Hauser here and use his phase 1 clone troopers? or am I going to actually take off those dark turquoise arms, make them plain white clones again, or potentially use a different color arm and make them, you know, different Legion. Maybe make them 212th, you know what I mean? Have a whole bunch of 212th, you know, clone troopers, you know, phase 1, and then have, you know, Commander Cody leading them. I'm not too sure because, you know, I want this to kind of be a battle that honestly the Republic probably ended or, you know, probably lost. So, you know, maybe I don't want, you know, Captain Rex or Commander Cody, since it wouldn't really make sense in canon. Although I guess Hauser, you know, made it past you know, Order 66. So maybe I'll have to make it my own Legion. I don't know. Maybe I'll you know, buy a CAC clone helmet, you know, make my own Phase 1 commander, and then have, you know, that color arm on all the clones. So, and I want the attack shuttle on there, of course. I know it's a clone vehicle, you know, because I want them to kind of have a little secondary reinforcement come in, and you'll have the clones kind of go off that attack shuttle and start attacking the inside of the base. But that's basically that, guys. So by next week, 100%, without a doubt, I'm going to have all that Rockwork. Like, by next week, you'll pretty much see what I'm talking about. Like, you will. Like, I started enough here. This was fun enough. It really just all came down to time. Like I said, this was very fun. I had no, you know, hatred or boredom, you know, building what I built here. But it all came down to my time management this week. I had a lot of other stuff. Check out the Brickling vlog tomorrow, and you guys will kind of see why. You know, again, no excuse. You know, realistically, I probably could have, you know, gotten more done this week, but you know, this is up to the bare minimum here. And again, I made that guy a you know, $20 bet. Like, hey, look, I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I will get some progress here, and I'm very passionate about it now. So yeah, nonetheless, guys, that's basically all for this little clip, and let's close off the video. All right, guys, we're back to the chair right here, and I kind of want to talk to you guys for a minute or two. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching this video if you guys did, and thank you for sticking with me. You guys know, again, that's kind of where I got my name from. Like, LifeBricks Studios, you know, was a huge Lego Star Wars mock builder back in, you know, 2014 to like 2020. You know, I would have, you know, 2 to 3 huge Lego Star Wars mocks out every single year. They would get 20,000 views to 500,000 views, you know, and that's who I was. I was very passionate about it. I absolutely loved it, and I think I came out with some pretty good mocks, and I wish I could get back into that. I really could, and I think next year is the year. It really all comes down to time management. You know, back in the day, I've kind of said this before, it was a lot easier to only have the worry of building a mock. You know, again, like whether it was, you know, coming out of my pocket, you know, my dad would help me a little bit, you know, financially, you know, if I needed an extra order here and there or needed these parts, you know, my dad will help me out when I was 15 years old. But now, you know, I'm 21, you know, I want to be financially free by myself. You know, I have been for multiple years now, where, you know, obviously that takes more into account. I've got to budget my money more. I've got a lot of money going elsewhere. I've got a car payment now, of course. I'm trying to save up, you know, for adulthood things, of course. And you know, and just my time management, I got to admit, you know, as you guys know, I mean, I've been a lot better with it the past 2 months, but I've turned into a pretty, I'm not going to say lazy, but a pretty, you know, big procrastinator, I feel, realistically. And right now, I told myself, you know, for a long time there, even when I wasn't really making mocks throughout the year, I would almost always have a mock come out in December. You know, a nice end of the year, you know, right when people are on Christmas break, you know, getting in the good vibes, I would have a nice, large Lego Star Wars mock out. So I told myself this, you know, I wanted the same thing this year. So this mock right here, guys, I promise will be out within the first 10 days of December, if not even a little bit sooner, so then we can all enjoy it all December, and, you know, then have, you know, that run its course, and then move into 2023 with, like I said, hopefully quarterly mocks. That was my plan this year. Of course, I failed on that, so every single quarter, I want to, you know, I want to do 4 big mocks pretty much next year, and hopefully we can do that, guys. And, yeah, so before I end this video off, to hold myself accountable even more so next week, because I'm even more passionate now. The first person to comment down below, let's see, the first person to comment down below, Crab Droid. I've got a Crab Droid right here. So first person to comment the word Crab Droid, I will reply back to you, and and you'll be the person. I will make a $50 PayPal bet. You know, hold myself accountable. If I do not have another mock update out next Saturday, with the progress I said. So having the entire, you know, basically mountain wall, you know, have it all plated up, and to have all the rock work done, that's basically my main goal. Have the 2 gates up. So if I do not have those 3 things done, you know, you guys will publicly see, I reply back, and look, if I don't have that done, I will send you $50 over PayPal. So that is my bet this week, to hold myself even more accountable. And on that note, guys, let's close off the video. Thank you guys all so much for sticking with me. Stay tuned for more. This mock will turn out phenomenal. It's going to be my first one over a couple years, and let's see if I still got the touch, guys. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for you guys later. Bye, guys, and stay safe.